What did you put in there?
I had plutonium. So
excellent.
Yeah,
it looks like mercury.
This
Look at
is
that.
a classic. This was actually done in 9 News. The very first time, actually wrote it for an early childhood piece we did back in 1999. It was our very first lava lamp. We were using test tubes. Remember what those are? They're not really test tubes.
These are actually soda bottles before they're blown up.
Yeah, so it's a baby soda bottle. We're using a little bit of water and a little fizzer, and so that little action that's there that I think is pretty cool has gone kind of, isn't that crazy? It's gone viral from the standpoint that Wired Magazine, Parents.com, I mean, all these places picked up along the way. I want to show viewers how to do it at home without this, but that's the very first indication of that little bubbling blob. Now you do this. This is always fun. If you put this in your luggage now and go through airport security, you get to go to a new room that not a lot of people have been to. So hey,
you've been there, obviously.
Thank you. Put it in your pocket. You'll use it for later. All right. All right. So watch. Let's show people how to do it. So first things first, you need some vegetable oil. So a little bit of vegetable oil here, and to the vegetable oil, we're simply going to add some water. So if we put the water down inside like this, oil and water, of course, don't mix. Nope. So that's what you get there, is that oil and water not mixing.
The oil comes to the top?
Sure. So oil will go to the top, and well, science is alive and well, isn't it, here at 9 News? Now we're putting what looks like these little Easter egg tablets. They're not. They're called fizzers. Fizzers are like an Alka Seltzer, and I'm going to use an Alka Seltzer with these, but watch what happens. It starts to bubble. As it bubbles, it picks up the carbon dioxide, and the carbon dioxide sends it up, and so you get this kind of bubbling action that is there. So it's kind of like water wings for a kid. You know how a kid has those little water wings?
Sure.
So it holds on and brings them to the top. If the viewers have ever done dancing raisins, which I think is fantastic, here, let's put this on top here like this. So you just kind of pick it up. Oh.
And now you have.
Now isn't that just stay there? Otherwise we got oil everywhere. I've got these little bottles over here. So if you come over here and look at these, but I got a huge one for you sitting over here as well. Isn't it funny how things that you start and you just kind of you wonder how it's going to take off? This was so easy because in a time where we tell people don't try this at home, everything is don't try this at home. Right. Yeah. Now all of a sudden you've got something. Look at this little guy here. This is the bubbling rainbow. It
intensifies, it speeds up, doesn't it?
It is. So that whole reaction that's there. See how we just shot it with light? Because look at this giant one that we have over here, Mark. See this? So this is huge. So this little guy is sitting here.
Is that all? Is that the vegetable oil water combo in there?
I just went to your house and got a whole bunch of vegetable oil. So that's kind of what's. Look at this! This is the greatest thing ever.
Oh, look at these
guys go.
How cool is this? I mean, every one of them is flying.
Every single one that is there.
Here, I'll move this over a little bit so you can see it.
So we get a little bubbling that's there. Look at this. This huge one. I've always wanted to be in one of these, so wouldn't it be fun to just get lowered down into one of those? Then you'd have to have the scuba gear on. I think you might die, but other than that, so this is one of those things super easy to do at home. Oil and water. Of course, the bubbling only takes place with the water and not the oil, but you get this almost lava lamp-like kind of thing that's there. And no wonder so many of the magazines have picked it up along the way.
Look at that. I wonder if I just move this forward a little bit.
Oh, you're just trying to get the perfect shot, aren't you?
I am. I'm just trying to get the light just right so everybody can look at that.
Yeah, look at that. That's.
Am I an artiste or what?
You are an artiste.
Isn't that
kind of fun?
I have to say, that's fabulous.
We've put it all up online for you.
Of course, and I know that you all are going to be interested in this, and how much would the kids love this to create it and to watch it? And it's just a little vegetable oil and some water and some chemistry.
Absolutely.
A little bit of.
Thanks for doing that. That's almost 14 years old. It's gonna. We brought back a classic. Oh, you got your test tube.
Still rolling.